Good morning guys, and welcome back to a brand new speed build video. Today we are building what I like to call the modern cube. It's kind of a lame name, I guess. I just couldn't really think of anything, and the house kind of looks like a cube, so you guys know how creative I am. So this one, it's kind of ish based off of a house that I saw online it looked like a tall cube, but this one, it's like you can't really do it with the dimensions you get on Sims 4, so I more or less just kind of winged it and made it more like stylish, regular modern. So I don't know, you'll see what I mean when we get there. So anyway, this is a 3 to 4 sim house. There's the master, there's like a teenage girl's bedroom and a teenage boy's bedroom, or it could just be, 3 different sets of adults. So I guess you could go all the way up to 6 sims in this house, or of course you could always convert some of the rooms into kids' rooms or whatever. So I got pretty colorful with this one. I don't know what's come over me. It's not just all like blues and blacks anymore. On the main floor, I end up doing some like lime, and then on the second floor, I do a lot of reds, and then on the teenage son's room is like orange, and then the teenage girl's room is kind of like purpley magenta, and then the adult room is blue, but it's like blue and white, I think. You'll see when I get there. But so I was trying to just make this house just a regular shape, and I wanted to have like the nice staircases. It would have turned out more of a cube-like house if you know how in a lot of houses you'll do like a little step up, and then you'll have a landing, and then on the other side of the landing you go up again, and that kind of makes the stairs all squished together a lot more. Well, in Sims you can't really do that because you don't really have half landings for stairs, or you don't have spiral staircases. So unfortunately I just had to do what I could. So we have the big staircases on the left of the building, and then we have the main living spaces all throughout. So I feel like we could have had a lot more space in this house if we had the spiral staircases, or if we had landings, but unfortunately we don't, which is kind of frustrating, but at the same time, whatever. It all works out. I did a bit of off-screen work in this house too. Not yet, but I did it a bit later. I did some kind of like fountains along the side in like a zigzag pattern. You guys would have seen it in the thumbnail or in the opening screenshot, but I did those off screen because I was just sitting there for like half an hour like, what the hell do I want to do with this side of the lawn? Like on the right side of the lawn there's a couple trees, and on the left side there's like this kind of wide open space, so I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, so I just did some weird fountain thing. I know, it's not very original, but you could always change it up yourselves, or you could add a pool in, or you can move the house around the lot and maybe do something else. And it's really up to you guys. I probably won't actually use this house because I usually don't use my houses that I build. I just kind of like building them for fun. I really like building houses. Like, I really, really like building houses. But I'm kind of getting a bit tired of the actual game portion because I don't find there's a lot of different stuff to do. I did finally get the Get Together game pack expansion, DLC, whatever it's called. I did end up getting that, and the clubs actually are kind of fun, and I like the dancing one especially, and I like how you can do like group dances and stuff. Like, I really like that, but I don't know, it's just like, I think I'm getting kind of tired of it because I usually go in in and out of spurts of just really liking a game. So I'll like obsessively play a game for months, and then I'll get tired of it, I'll leave it alone for a couple months, and when I come back I'm like, oh my god, this is so fun, I need to play it forever. So I have a feeling this is kind of what's going to happen with this. I'm going to keep building houses though, because I always love building houses. I love that creative aspect of it. So I'm gonna keep building houses. I'm trying to do, if you guys hadn't noticed, like a 1 build a week. So It's kind of hard though, because I need more ideas, and I do have some ideas, and I have some housing plans I was thinking of doing. Like, if you guys do that, like, I'll take like an actual house plan and then try and make a house from it, or I'll look at like a picture of a house and then I'll try and make the house from that picture, because I kind of do that sometimes, but usually I like still make it my own. I'm also working on a modern mansion right now, and it is huge, so that's gonna take me a while, and I don't know if that's gonna have to be several parts. Last night I did, I think, the main outside build, because the main outside build isn't super complicated. It's going to be a lot of interior work though, because it's so big, and I haven't done a mansion before, so I'm kind of excited, but at the same time it's going to be a lot of work. So if you guys have any like themes you want me to do for a mansion, like do you want me to do like an art studio in it, a photography studio, maybe, I don't know, like a interior dance club or something, just like send me off your ideas and I'll see what I can do with them. So in this house too, I was really going in and out of like what the hell I wanted to do with this. And I kind of went from looking at the interior, making like fountains, to doing exterior work, and I really just went in and out not knowing what I wanted to do at the time. Because when I was originally building this house a while ago, I've been building this over like 2 weeks, I think, just on and off. Like, I think I had actually like 4 different parts for this video. Like, I usually do the exterior all in one go, but then I went back and I did the fountains, and then I did the interior in like 3 different videos. I did like the main part of the interior in one video, and then I did all the bedrooms and the kitchen and the living room, etc., I think in another video. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's how I did it. You'll also come to notice that when I'm doing the videos, usually you don't actually do the whole general outlay of the building. Like, I don't do the floor plan, like with all the different room divisions. I don't do that in the video because I take so long to do that. Like, I'll literally sit there and like I'll go through like, oh, do I want to put this here, or do I want to put this here, or do I want to put a bedroom here, or the kitchen, blah blah blah. So like, as you saw, this house is a little bit different, like in outlay. Like, you come in on a main level and you don't have a kitchen, you don't have a living room, you have like a single bedroom, you have an office and a bathroom. And then you go upstairs to the second floor and you have all your main shit. And then you go up to the top floor, and then on the top floor you have your 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. So I just kind of like doing different floor plans. Like, I don't know, I find I get kind of tired too of doing floor plans that are just all the same. So I try and mix it up a little bit and see what I can do that's different or original, or just something that, I don't know, looks like more eye-pleasing, because I kind of liked having everything on the second floor, because that way it's, I don't know, I kind of like having like an entryway, like a foyer, because foyers are just like, you go in, you're there, and then like you can go upstairs or down. Well, I guess there's no downstairs, but you can go upstairs, or you can kind of go to the different levels, you can go do whatever, and then you have like the hot tub on the main level that you haven't seen me put in yet, but there's a hot tub on the main level. I think I kind of put like a little reading nook here too. I forgot if I actually put a bookcase, but I know I put 2 chairs that are also from Get to Work. So I did put a lot of Get to Work in this, I think, because I had done the exterior of the house, and then I actually went and I bought it. So you'll kind of notice that as you're going through, you're like, suddenly I'm using Get to Work stuff. So I did use Get to Work, why am I saying Get to Work? I'm using Get Together stuff in this. But I didn't use like a lot of it. Like, I think everything I used is easily replaceable. Like, if I used like a certain flooring, you could just easily go and change that. Or if I used like a room divider or something, they're very easily interchangeable, I think. Like, I know a lot of people don't buy every game pack, and it's kind of unfortunate because they are really expensive. And, you know, I did have a full-time job, actually. So, actually, by the way, yeah, my contract is done with IBM, so I'm now kind of writing / doing social media full-time, trying to market my first book that's coming out in April, and I keep forgetting to mention this, but it's coming out in April, and you can now read the first chapter of Haven on my website, catherinebogle.com. Of course, the link will be in the description bar, so you can read it on there, or if you like Wattpad, you know, on your iPad or your phone or whatever, you can also read chapter 1 on there, and chapter 2 will be up in the next couple weeks, and then chapter 3. And also, if you sign up for my newsletter, you're going to get a free short story before the release of Haven. So the short story will be how Haven, the main character, or not how she becomes, but how she finds out or figures out that she's immortal or can kind of heal from any wound. So that's when she finds out that. So it's kind of like, it's not pivotal, like you don't need to know it, but like I think it will be an interesting story, and you'll get it for free, and only newsletter subscribers are going to get it. And I'll have some other freebies coming up on my website as we go too. I have like a list of short stories right now that I want to write for Haven, but I just haven't really got around to it yet, so eventually I'll get around to it. And all those freebies you'll definitely get if you're subscribed to my newsletter, and it's super easy to subscribe. You'll never get spam because you'll probably only get like 1 newsletter for me a month, maybe 2 on like a crazy month where there's a lot going on, but I doubt you'll ever get more than 2. I will never spam you guys. You'll only get relevant information, because I'm subscribed to a lot of newsletters, and I hate getting newsletters just like every day or like a ton every week. I hate that. So you will literally hardly ever get any newsletters from me, and what you get will only ever be relevant. So you'll never be overwhelmed with all this random shit you don't need to know. But anyway, I just thought I would mention that because I kind of keep forgetting to. And I'm glad you guys liked my follow me video vlog from Monday/Tuesday. I think it was on Tuesday. I'm really glad you guys liked that video because I did that a couple weeks ago in January, and on just one of my days off when I had to go do stuff, and it was kind of fun. And it was kind of weird though, carrying my camera around everywhere, because I'm not used to carrying my camera around anymore, and it's kind of big. It's a big DSLR camera, so it's quite a large camera to be carrying around all the time, so it was kind of funny. But it was kind of fun, and since you guys like that, I'm gonna probably do more of them at some point. I want to do like a day in the life of a writer vlog, and you know, day in the life of a professional author or self-published or whatever. So I'm gonna be doing some of those too, but those won't be as interesting, so I think I'm gonna just save them for days when I have like a lot to do. Because right now, like, I'm mostly just, I finished up Haven edits, and I finished up Eldritch Dominion edits, so right now I'm just working on the short stories, and then I need to actually start writing Haven's sequel. So I don't have a shit ton going on right now, so this is of course why it's very easy for me to keep up with my videos as well. And I do love making videos for you guys, so of course if you have any other recommendations or suggestions, leave me in the comments below. I always look through them, and if you're a frequent commenter, you probably know that I always respond to my comments. Sometimes though, YouTube doesn't notify me of your comments, which is really frustrating. And sometimes I'll go back to a previous video if I see one person commented on it or something, and then there'll be like several other comments that I never saw. And that's very frustrating, and I really hope YouTube fixes that soon, because it's really been driving me nuts. I'm sorry if you can hear a lot of like scrambling in the background, because all my cats just went nuts, and I have no idea why. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but anyway. Okay, so back to the build here. We did the kitchen, and I really like that new flooring that came with Get to Work. So it took me a minute here to figure out what I wanted to do with the living room, dining room, because it's kind of a small area, or I could have put like a less big table and it would have been fine, but I like the full length tables. But anyway, it's just like, it's enough room for like threesomes to sit and watch TV, and you could always, of course, make a smaller table, and then you could put in some more chairs or something. And of course, I put in so much just clutter. I really like my houses to look like they're lived in, or like you can picture someone living in them. The one irritating thing I find about shelves is that you have to use move objects to move up your all the like clusters of books. And I would really like to just place the books on the shelves to make it look like kind of like a bookcase, but like a floating bookcase or shelf or whatever. And it's really annoying that you can't do that. Like, it genuinely irritates me that we can't do that. So I kind of hope they fix that, or they make like a bigger shelf that we can do that on, because there's so many little objects that I would love to be able to put on shelves, but I can't, and it really annoys the crap out of me. So that was the main level, and now we're just moving on to the 2 bedrooms. So this is the master bedroom. It's like a white and blue themed, and I really wanted to use one of those big closets. And then I realized like they're so freaking huge, but I still wanted to put one, so I kind of made it go over into the other room, and then I just end up cutting off the wall a bit. But these were actually like pretty good sized bedrooms. Like, I could fit the closet thing, I could fit the like a dresser, the shoes, the bed, the desk. Like, I could probably fit more in this too if I had it changed up how I had everything laid out, but it actually turned out pretty well. And I liked that it was actually such a weird room shape, but I actually liked that it was. And then for the bathrooms, I was using a bit of the Spa Day stuff. I do like the Spa Day stuff. I find the Spa Day game, I think it's a game pack, all the Spa Day like actions and going to the spa, like I don't use any of that, but I really like the stuff that came with it. Like, I love the counters and the showers and whatever. I like all the actual stuff that came with it, especially the flooring and the wall covering that came with it. So as you see here, I'm just jumping back and forth to grab things from a different bathroom. So of course, you guys know I always use that style of bathroom. I always do like the sort of like beige wood and the black bricks with all the black furniture. So that's just what I like. So that's just what I do. And for the teenage girl's bedroom, I don't really do like magenta-y, purpley, whatever that color is a lot. So I was like, you know what? We're not going to do pink, but we're going to do like this like awesome magenta color. Because I could see having a room that color. And I've been doing that desk thing at the end of the beds here, because I realized you can use it like that. You can still use the bed and you can still use the dressers, and that is like a miraculous discovery. So I did that for the boy and the girls' rooms, because their rooms don't have completely as much space. So I really wanted to fully utilize that room, and these days everyone has a desk in their room, or a lot of teenagers, they want their own space for their own computers, and this is kind of like, I would say, a bit of a wealthy household. So I did make everyone have like a pretty good computer. There are like 4 computers in this house. You may think that's a little bit overkill, but if you knew my family, you would know it's not. So anyway, we're wrapping it up here with these screenshots. I can't believe I just talked for 20 whole freaking minutes, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions of what you want me to do next, leave me a comment below. I have a small list right now of things that people have suggested that I've been working on, so those will be coming soon. And so just thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the comments and all the likes lately, and just give it a thumbs up again if you do like it. Leave me a comment. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe for more Sims 4 videos. Generally, I have about one up a week, so you can probably expect that to continue. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys have a great week, great weekend, and I'll see you next time.